Excuse, I can't seem to find any information on this artist.
Just as I thought.
Are you referring to the records when you enter the dream pool? The equipment will monitor physiological indicators. I apologize. The hotel does not have access.
Looks like nothing can be found.
At least we know who to look for. Thank you for your assistance, Miss Allie. By the way...
Fine? What does that mean? Is there something wrong with Miss Robin?
Sure enough, no one knows about Miss Robin. But that Miss Firefly is truly mysterious. There's no information on her in the hotel system. She's also in the running for the legacy.
Is there any other way to enter?
The Memo Keepers have abilities that are difficult for normal people to comprehend. The hacker girl from the Stellaron Hunters used extraordinary means to unlock the dream...
The Garden of Recollection and the Stellaron Hunters. Both are possible, but...
Who are you guys?
The Bravo team has arrived at their designated position. Ready to execute... armed? What do you know? It's more efficient this way. Just...
Help me! I spent all...
Hey, check it out!
To all guests, the IPC will be conducting special operations within the hotel. Please follow the staff in charge of evacuation to the designated safe zone.
I'll request a beating for you lot! Take him back to the hotel room. I'll organize a meeting later to properly go over...
Miss Topaz?
Oh, long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's fine. Do as they ask and try to... As you see, the IPC isn't very popular here on Penacony. Cordiality from the family is a mere... Only a Venturine who carries an invitation is allowed to attend the banquet.
No wonder Aventurine's scrambling to partner up with someone.
His situation isn't optimistic, I hear. You're all helping to investigate some dirt on the family, are you not?
Thank you, Miss Topaz. We're on our way to the Hounds to verify some intel.
Yep. They're tailing us right now. Why not go and talk to them?
We're carrying out our captain's orders.
We made a mistake last time, and we're working hard to rectify it now. We don't have time for anything else. Surveilling the IPC
So that's it. They were the...
It's you again.
Well, spit it out.
So you know each other. Oh, sheesh, why do you... Why do you keep asking me that? We're in the middle of investigating...
Hey! The security officer. What murder?
Yeah, that's right.
Looks like they're not going to cooperate.
Why don't we just look for the security...
How does it feel to be in business with Aventurine? That's just his style. But Aventurine's luck has... Of course. As for the 2 cases...
Such tight security. I bet they're stumped by the case as well.
Apologies. The Bloodhound family is... Hold on a minute.
How much trouble have you you think you... Wait, are you for real?
Not possible. It was you the last time yelling about some clockwork friend. I'm not letting you get by the...
Huh? What kind...
Hold on, sir. We have documents authorized by the
Who exactly is this gal?
He didn't send you?
It was the
He'll do. He's...
Sorry. No can do. The bot... Everyone, please leave.
We're really sorry for troubling.
Another way. Can you perform it again? Please?
Sorry. No, everyone... Let me see what... Whoa! It's the time to clock out! And no...
At least he won't be getting in our way again.
I was wondering what all the commotion was.
Hello, Mr. Gallagher, sir. Judging from your...
Miss Himiko, you're too polite. There's no need.
Mr. Gallagher, you even know my name.
Of course I do. You folks are from the legendary Astral Express. And I had an encounter with this gentleman in the golden hour. I remember that little... I'm sorry for what happened to that.
This is also the reason why we've come to visit you, Mr. Gallagher. The Express can't just overlook the death of that child.
The Nameless involved with the family.
Why? What's wrong with the family?
It's nothing. On Penacony, everyone loves the family. No matter how much one resists the beautiful dream, when the time comes, they too will find it hard to let go. Who wants to leave a warm nest?
Mr. Gallagher seems to be getting...
You got it wrong. You want to discuss the case? Sure. Come with me. This is not a good...
Even after that chilling tragedy, this dream is still other than the family of the Harmony. It's hard to imagine any other power in the...
The family itself is a huge, perfect building. Like, each member of the family sees themselves as a piece of the divine puzzle, revolving around a singular core and a shared ideal.
Interesting analogy. Perhaps that's why Penacony's beautiful...
But the human body has its limits, and so does the divines.
That doesn't sound like the kind of comment a Galaxy Ranger would make.
Just pointing out the facts. Mr. Yang will definitely have a better sense of what...
Why do you say that, Miss Acheron?
The beautiful dream is crumbling. But not because of a particular eon, a particular faction, or a particular visitor. Its collapse stems from a certain inevitability of human... As people immerse their souls in the dreamscape, where consequences and pain cease to exist, and only ease and pleasure prevail, they draw closer and closer. Also, this necrosis will diffuse and spread. One piece of the puzzle's mutation will eventually cause the entire building to shake.
In the end, the dreams that people built in the name of freedom became the cage that imprisoned them. I'm sure you've gained a lot from this trip, Miss Acheron. Are you willing?
Of course. That's... Don't mind me. It's just a habit. Owing to events in the past, I've become easily
Take your time.
That should do it. I vividly remember.
The moment of daybreak. I've heard that's where the...
Behind the dreamscape song and dance stand many imagination factories. Workers create all kinds of whimsical works day in and day out in their dreams. Then they return to reality and sleep on a narrow bed in a room. A far cry from luxury. They say it will suffice. Experiencing the bizarre and motley dreamscape is the best reward. There I encountered a young woman who had just come of age. The perfect time to indulge in beautiful dreams. Her greatest, for certain reasons, her wish was difficult to fulfill. But I managed to bring her a garment.
Gilded Hour. It's said to be...
Yes. It is a fortress-like financial city. The economic heart of the dreamscape. Everyone there is exquisitely dressed and always in a hurry. The greatest wish of the local puppet. I've never met anyone who was willing to talk. I could only stand at the crossroads, watching crowds of people hurrying like the wind through the jungle of... I don't know if they would open the vault door, but before I left, I witnessed a well-dressed Papeshi person.
I hear the Blue Hour is very romantic.
Perhaps Mr. Yang has heard. There's a large boat called the Eventide, anchored along the Sea of Dreams. I ran into a wizened lady there. She was at the dock, waiting for her long-departed lover to return. Waiting for count. In the humid sea breeze, she spoke of her own youth. Like many who desired wealth and love, they came to Penacony to pursue. Finally, she suggested we continue our conversation on a boat in the shallows. I agreed and boarded the boat with her. Finally, we retreated to the beach.
The dreamscape of chic, luxury, and consumerism.
Then you all must have seen those who are attempting to realize their dreams. Or have realized them. Scattering money as if it were... I saw an Intellitron there, who was preparing to auction himself. When someone wins a bid, under stipulated periods and rules, he would do the buyer's every bidding. That Intellitron had been auctioned off 12 times, and I participated in his 13th. That was the grandest banquet I had ever attended. But never again. This time around, there were no successful bids. This is what I've seen and heard along the way. Someone once said to me, Penacony wasn't like this a long time ago. I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities. Watched the tides of night rise and fall when time stopped for people. Where the spirits of the rich and impoverished remain forever. This is why I think the collapse of the beautiful dream.
There might be a way to change everything.
Perhaps. But if this is indeed the world that people desire, if this is precisely why...
Miss Acheron? There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling with deep, unhealable, he wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's dreamscapes, and shouldered this burden himself. From this, and since that moment, the giant stood between heaven and earth, becoming the pillar of the world's existence. As a price, they slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia. And it is because of the wishes of those people who...
And yet, you stand here right now, which also means that man failed.
Because people must always move towards the future. Even if human weaknesses make them pause when they truly cannot move forward. And that man, he was never a failure. Like everyone in that world, he was The sun chaser of legend, soaring towards the sky, and he ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before. His wings would... Countless others would surpass him, soaring to even greater.
A fitting metaphor for the Nameless's trailblazing spirit. Thank you, Mr. Yang. I know what you wish to confirm. The universe has innumerable similar, yet different. I too have embarked on journeys, encountering old friends with familiar faces on different worlds, witnessing their destinies follow paths, even if not completely similar. The story you just told, I ended that man's life. Alone. I am not who you think I am. Nor will my home be as fortunate as your world.
I am sorry.
It's fine. I don't mind, so long as I can alleviate your suspicion.
There's something I still wish to know, Miss Acheron. Under that...
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue the previous. I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gaze at the sky, and they saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the sky, attempting. Then, what if the last bird finally soars into the sky, only to realize that the end of the light is not the sun, but darkness? Then why, exactly, do we even...
Long time no see. Having fun on Penacony? Acheron?
This voice, it's not Constance. Could it be her companion?
Though I don't know exactly what you are, my bullets will find you. Until then, you best find a casket store on Penacony and ask the owner to reserve a good quality casket for you.
Imposter? I see. She gave my whereabouts to someone who's tracking Acheron too. Who are you?
Huh? Did I make a mistake? Who the fudge are you?
I'm the Garden of Recollection's memo keeper.
Not bad. This is the kind of tough challenge I like. You that imposter's bodyguard? Never mind. It's fine. I'll leave a round for you.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you know Acheron, the galaxy.
Are you
Not quite. I only want to ask, how exactly did she become a galaxy? She's clearly not a path strider of the hunt, but you are...
Sure. Never thought I'd come across an ally. Fun. Well... I'll be on that lady's past. Well, nobody knows. But is an emanator who should not exist.
You look pale. Or is that also part of your act?
I didn't think you'd have the nerve to...
I thought this was exactly what you wanted. Just tell me if you can't hold up.
So, the genius of the Council of Mundanites wants to be my
Yes, and I'm pretty sure the people at the Strategic Investment Department would love to be notified of...
Great. Then tell your people that Aventurine is ready to go.
Oh, you've got a lot of nerve. How exactly do you plan on
My conversation with Sunday convinced me that there's a traitor in the family. I even managed to recover the gift money. Things haven't gone this smoothly since I walked through the doors of the...
Sounds like a very elaborate way of saying that you failed.
That's all I can say. Have you forgotten, Doctor? You go. Do what you must. I look forward to the sight.
That's true, but what's your plan? Did you conceal an orb?
Well, who knows? Maybe that's why I'm handing out cash, even...
You are indeed a...
Maybe I am.
Fine. Here, take this. Open it when you're on your last legs.
What's this? Medical advice? You catch on pretty fast, Doctor. Asking me to solve a case without giving a single clue. How typical of you. But the way you're all on edge about that stowaway...
You be willing to support my performance? And keep the Song of Beauty alive in the cosmos? Wow, how fabulous! But why would you give such a wonderful gift to a random stranger like me?
Well, you see,
That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, sir.
Sure thing. Oh, by the way...
Death? That's a pretty...
Oh, you see, I'm a tabloid reporter collecting ghost stories in Penacony.
Well, if you're up for some gossip, it's not about death, but there have been some rumors about a guest at the reality hotel who fell into a deep... It was like they were in some sort of coma. Nobody knows what caused it, but luckily the customer eventually regained consciousness. Well...
Thank you. This will make for a very juicy headline. Unexplained coma. That's actually what happens to your body if your brain dies in a dream. But unfortunately... I can feel something inside my head. Is the heart...
The world has truly... You... Wait. I get it now. This is some sort of prank show, right? You youngsters are always looking for a quick way to get an audience. But you know what? A true...
The great show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to ask you something.
Ah, I see. Another fearless youngster looking for death. Death? Not even remotely innovative. I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed it was the effects were awful. First, some monster covered in eyes stabs you in the gut. And then all you...
Is that all?
Yeah, what else can you expect? Don't put too much stock in the Penacony movie industry. They even call this junk groundbreaking art.
What a joke. Well, I'll leave you... A monster covered in eyes. That sounds like the Memory Zone meme. But buildings... The disturbing voice in my head. It's getting...
A sip of liquor. A blissful reprieve. To drown 1,000 sorrows.
Oh?
You're giving these gems to me? Didn't expect to meet such a generous soul in this place. Or are you just pitying me? Well, it really doesn't matter.
You really shouldn't drink so much Soul Glad, my friend.
Oh? Maybe I really should.
The devil of Soul Glad?
They say it loves to appear to drunk people.
Yeah. Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family?
Take care, my friend. If you ever find yourself You don't look good, my friend. If you need assistance...
That won't be necessary. I have some...
All right, then. If you ever need...
Well, actually, I do need a favor.
Stowaways? How could there be
All right. What was I even...
You want to talk to me? Sure, but nothing too sensitive, okay? Huh. Wealthy people have fancy ways to enjoy this dream. So, are you trying to be the prince from the tale, handing out his gold leaf garment and melting his lead heart in the fire?
I'm flattered. I'm no prince, and I just thought these gems would help you
Another curious soul. I see. Well, that was
How did your boss talk you out of it?
Well, she simply said, covering baseless urban legends. I thought about it, and she had a point. Reporting on stuff like blowing...
Guess she's got a point.
Were you one... Is this a gift?
Yes, it's for you.
Is this for real? Someone is actually giving me a gift. Not for my parents.
No, it's not much. I just...
I knew it. Oh, you sound just like my father. He's an Intellitron, so his dream entry methods are different from us organics. Can't count on him to protect me if something does go haywire.
Hey, stay positive. The Devil of Soul Glad, Dangers in the Dream, and Nightmare Ghosts. Well, surely death...
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers. Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again. But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around.
Why should I help you?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into chaos? Well, I can make that happen. Did you really mean Robin?
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you. Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes, but one is dead now. And the other, though she is still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find her again.
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence, and that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 7...
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured distraction button, and I have one just like it. When either of us, if you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right? Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care, too.
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all. Otherwise, how on earth did you manage to bring it in here?
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of, but it's good to hear that he's still here in Penacony. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, the walls will crumble, people will wake up. When that time comes, go ahead, press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me. Catch you later, fool.
You're still talking big, but sure, if that happens, I'll stay true. Stay true to my... Just don't let me down now, okay?
So, number 35. You're back. Like your new...
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't give you permission to speak. The guys in black didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did. But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you. Your first task is simple. Go! Play a game with them. If you come...
You're insane.
Testing out...
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to...
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short, but you look good. And that's why many customers are betting...
How much did you...
What?
My price.
Huh. You really want to know?
I'll take my chances. 30 tanba. If I come back alive...
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, you've got some guts. Yeah, sorry, but that won't do. Don't forget your place, slave.
You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. It's all or nothing.
What brings you here, Gallagher?
Some friends from the old days.
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. Ladies, this bar offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle for ordinary when you can experience What would you like to drink? I'll whip it up for you.
Oh, look! A lady as cool as Serval!
Who's Serval? Will you, introduce me to her? Huh?
Oops! She's heard us.
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender. I'll take over the bar today. I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table.
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. Go around the bar and bring me any ingredients you fancy. The discussion might take quite some time, so I'll prepare some customized, non-alcoholic drinks for you.
In the bar? But aren't all the ingredients right there on the counter?
Why, we're in a dream, my lovely lady. You can help yourself to anything if you wish for it. Comfort, hunger, confusion, or even boredom. It's all—
Oh, did you hear that? She just called me my lovely lady.
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together. A bartender needs to capture—
Only then can a perfect drink crafted with a custom—
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck. So don't—
Check out this bottle. The liquid inside looks half an amber. Ugh, drinking this stuff. That's true.
Did you find the bottle of syrup I've been hoarding? Don't worry, it's all just a dream and it won't upset your stomach. It's been
Then... Let's give it a shake. Yeah, perhaps. Why don't they sell
It's all about the bartender's pride. It wouldn't make sense for customers to come here and...
you're...
Looks good.
Hey!
A few days ago, an actor from the Iris family came. That's a
That being said, opening a bar in this
You'll have to ask her yourself to find out.
that's quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
Stay out of my way.
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amiki? The Dream Jolt hostelry only welcomes guests who want to...
But you have the talent. You'll attract a... Come with me. We'll become the talk of...
As you see, I'm entertaining my guests.
Fine. If you don't come along, I'll just sit...
Just... one moment.
What's her deal? We can't discuss the case with...
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again?
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
You're one of Siobhan's guests, right? What can I do for you? I just don't get why she... I've seen it. The moment the crowd is going wild, applause crashing like waves. I've seen that scene countless times. Want to raise a...
She's still not leaving.
I just don't get... It's ridiculous, right? I'm too timid and shy, longing to shine. You don't know Siobhan's past. I know she...
She's still not leaving.
I just don't get why... You're one of Siobhan's guests. I just don't... You're one of Siobhan... I just don't... Those darn Iris jerks! I get it. I can help clear the way for her. I can do her... Well... Talking to you has got me feeling maybe I should... Here's the payment for the drink.
Amiki has left? That's good for her. Radiant dreams may be enticing, but when you're ready, go to Gallagher.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler, so go ahead. Explore the bar and bring me any ingredients you prefer. Nice work. Let me tell you. You found some interesting ingredients there. Each drink has its own unique flavor. You won't find a sweeter drink anywhere in Penacony. And that's what today's dream. Now that you've chosen the base, it's time. The taste is After those despicable
Mikhail.
Almost there. Let's pick a deck. The IPC's fave. Well, it's done. Here's to you, dreamer, with this glass of the premature burial. To bringing time to a standstill.
Well done, Gallagher.
So, are you satisfied?
Oh, the flavors!
The richness and layers of these flavors are I'm not entirely sure what it all means. Maybe Mr. Gallagher can...
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, the imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse.
Does this true taste have anything to do with them?
Yeah, that name does sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that masked fool girl, I think...
I was right about you. Let's dig deeper into the case. All right, let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. It seems she managed to fool me at first. My age must be getting the best of me. But here on the planet of festivities, stowaways are But here's the thing. We only received bad news. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape.
Huh?
That's impossible. The problem now is not that she's dead, but that it's as if she had never existed. Let me be frank. This case, actually...
Dealt with before, so... Death...
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to
I guess it's time to tell the story of that...
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that...
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm...
That...
Hey, why are you laughing?
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case. So how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father...
Now I can assure you that your speculation is apt. The family has considered the Watchmaker an enemy for a long time. But the Hounds haven't been able... Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the Watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the...
So, you...
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation. Because the Watchmaker is not the legend of the Land of the Dreams at all. You don't get it? Mikhail, the betrayer of the family, he's the Watchmaker. Here we are, Clock Studios theme park.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the Watchmaker?
The culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic way. You know that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right? All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Record prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria. But everything has a price, and sweet dreams are no exception. In the end, the dream world was unable to alleviate this. He is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville. History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky, these characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you...
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. So many of them. Well, it's a masterpiece from the family. Let's find a quiet spot and continue on. The view here is great, right? Including Clocky.
If all the characters in the animation, he's Hanu's partner and one of...
It was a monumental war for freedom. Hanunu fought alongside a motley crew of masked fools, nameless, history fictionologists, mourning actors, Omen Van. Among them was the person who would eventually be...
But if you do the math...
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the watchmaker when I met him.
How old are you now?
I'm 13.
No way. Not even close.
Hanunu freed the frontier prison, but peace still eluded him. With limited resources, threats from the outside world, and internal conflicts between major prison districts, the future of Ostana was uncertain. It wasn't until the watchmaker approached the family with the idea of turning the prison into the planet of festivities.
Thus, he became known as the father of Pentecost.
But didn't you say the watchmaker betrayed the family?
No, I'm not his companion, but I am indeed a traitor. Not to the family.
What did you do?
I did nothing. And that's just like you, I had close companions. Mikhail was too old to protect his children anymore. So we left the family to find our own path, while they continue to praise the watchmaker's name in the world. Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, the one responsible, but we failed. Too much time had passed, and the land of the dreams had become deeply corrupted. The family accepted me and made me an officer, supposedly as a form of forgiveness. But it was actually a punishment. I heard he died in obscurity, in a place where no one could find him.
We're truly sorry for what happened.
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the watchmaker. Well, that's one way to look at it. However, only one member has truly inherited the watchmaker's title. Unfortunately, after all these years, I have no... So, do you understand why I'm spilling all this info? Because I believe the girl's death must be connected to the watchmaker. We will find the answers we are seeking. If it really is Mikhail's ghost, I want to meet him. I've told you all I know is a sign of... Somehow ironic.
Gallagher...
While Firefly's whereabouts remain a mystery, his stories shed light on our suspicions about the true... That lines up with what we've gathered so far. Now that we've confirmed a lot of our suspicions,
Are your companions worried about you?
They're just checking up on me. Let's get in and get out. Looks like we're about to enter the depths.
It's been a smooth ride.
Let's see if there's anyone.
Seek, and you will find.
Something feels off. A grand mansion like this and not a butler? This door is open.
Just one moment. Light. I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can...
I see.
Stream 4. Free will, or was it fate?
Did the rhythm get messed up?
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Rhythm get messed up?
I weep for the departed. Dust's rays, it too shall fall. The model in the sand pit. It's the golden hour.
The footprints here are different from the rest. Two sets of them. Looks like outsiders might have passed through here not long ago.
Stream 4, the gleam of old blades. Well, there aren't any people in this mansion. This is where it ends. In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering soul. I weep for the departed. Dust's rays, it too shall fall.
Dreams do come true.
Turn up the volume. You're in bad shape.
Another journey begins, destined for oblivion.
Keep up. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Nap time. Another journey begins on the still waters of oblivion.
The mood is set. Let the show begin. Stay in step.
This song's for you. Turn it up.
Time for a shot. Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Look, it dropped something.
A note.
Seems like the mansion's entire... It must have been a big project. To require that.
But no matter what their main priorities...
So you're saying...
Yeah, but I don't...
No one...
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's make ourselves...
As soon as I and the rest of the crew arrived in Penacony, Mr. Sunday and Robin showed...
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow.
Meaning...
If there really is a traitor within the family...
That would explain why Mr.
The information about Robin, Firefly...
Looks like the rumors were right. Death does seem to be targeting random victims.
He's just surprised that it has resurfaced. This light cone is securely guarded. It must...
According to Robin's interview, despite having performed on so many grand stages, her fate...
I wonder how their relationship...
Growing up brings gains, but...
Yeah, time has a way of smoothing things out.
It seems neither the Dream Master of Penacony nor this old Odie is
They don't seem to care much about death. Instead,
Maybe the other family heads don't think death is a big deal. One thing's for sure. There's a lot of internal conflict within the family, and everybody has their own agenda.
Mr. Sunday has done some serious research on his suspects.
They all seem to be insiders.
Huh?
What is it?
No, nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking.
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taken.
That's all for now. Nothing more noteworthy.
Before coming here, I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family.
Watch out. Someone's approaching.
I don't think trespassing on forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang. And Acheron? The Galaxy Ranger?
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host. Don't you agree? Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger. As far as I know, the crew has officially accepted the family's commission, so coming here will be unnecessary.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here. To ask you about the case and...
Well, since you've come with goodwill, I have...
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out that we went through those documents.
While the truth remains a mystery, I'm getting close to it. I assure...
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the...
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you. But, in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that However, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of Aventurine. While the wicked can't break through high... He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the street. While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise. You never know. What unexpected troubles.
According to a Pierpoint hotline tip, there was a major breakthrough. This fraud case has been linked to many departments within the
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4. As per Strategic Investment Department head Diamond's sentiments, the...
What pretty eyes. Tell me, do they shine in the dark?
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
You don't know how many people long for your eyes to be closed forever. No lawyer has the audacity to defend you. Perhaps you ought to represent yourself.
Not difficult, but definitely pointless.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence. Did you also think that when you lied to the Intelligentsia Guild?
Ask and you shall receive. You wanted the perfect construction material. All I did was offer a possibility. It was just a small wager. If your luck holds out, the IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejihazo. Maybe even the Sand King's remains. Pity your luck has run out.
I'll admit that. What I'm more curious about, though, is why such a grand scheme failed to benefit anyone in the end.
Madam, I already have what I want. To be brought before you for the next high-stakes gamble.
Then let's talk about the second gamble.
My life. I bet you won't send me to the gallows.
What do you want, then?
I want your Lenore to meet with me.
And then what?
I want cash.
It can't be that simple.
It is that simple. 30 tanbas. With this money, I'll climb to even greater heights than you. Grasp even more riches than you. I wager you won't give me this chance. Which is why you should call him here.
Interesting. A pity Diamond won't see you. No one gets to see him. From here on out, I am Diamond's representative. You're wrong. 30 tanbas. He'll give you that. And much more than that. Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want. Even what you don't want. Kakavasha. A good name, but unfortunately destined to be buried in the dirt. You, though, you deserve to live, to create even more wealth for us. Go, pick the clothes you like, then choose your desired identity. And then, use them well, child. May your schemes be forever concealed.
Life is like a long-term investment. Those who choose correctly, do the correct things, reach the correct outcomes, and show people can't always make the right choices in their lives. But luck has always been on my side. I've never lost. Is it because Gayatri blesses me? Well, if that's the case, she must also be looking upon me right now. But what then? Even if I overcome this difficult trial, what would come next? Will I return triumphant with unending riches after countless successes, or will I encounter failure, never to return? I'm pretty sure you already have some lowly gambler. What? What? Am I dreaming, or have I gone completely insane? Perhaps both. Forgotten me already? When you were strapped to that electric chair by a mannequin warlords, who was it that gave you the idea? Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head, newborn of the Harmony. The Harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. It's not the first time we've met. No need to be so polite. I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you want. You're dying. And you still want to drag a bunch of unfortunate fools with you through death's door. That's why you're here, isn't it? A grand unveiling. You really think you can pull it off? Why not? Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't fool yourself. I can show you. Before you're entirely gone, I'll be with you for the last stretch of your road. Let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk. What exactly are you? Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. And I am that outcome. Kakavasha, I am your future. First, I'm hearing things, and now I'm seeing them. Great. Am I going to be elevated into the Harmony's Emanator next? Just a Pepeshi? No. child. I thought minors weren't allowed in Golden Hour. Hey, kid. You okay? Are you lost?
What's wrong, mister? You don't look well.
Your eyes. Impossible. Who are you?
They're pretty, aren't they? Sis said they're a gift from Mama Funga. Colorful eyes are said to bring good luck. Mister, you have pretty eyes too. Beautiful.
Are you alone? Where are your parents?
They're in that amusement park. Papa and Mama went in first. I'm just about to go look for them. I have to go. Goodbye, mister. Hope you have a good time, too.
Those eyes. And Mama Funga. No, it can't. There aren't any Avgens left.
Papa, Mama, wait for me.
Only on Paniconi, am I? What are you still doing here? Well, you've known all along. The family truly showed leniency to everyone who came seeking help. Why would there be a need for such high walls and deep moat? However, people don't see it like that. Especially since the flavor of the dream syrup is so alluring. You will receive no charity on Paniconi. And relying on your own strength alone to topple high walls? Which is why, once you step into the hotel, you remove your high hat and beg everyone you come across for help. Well, when you put it like that, even Ratio's a teeny peacock analogy sounds pleasant. Well, you know how rare it is for me to give you the straight dope. So it's good timing that you mentioned the doctor. I'm especially fond of what you and he have in common. When everyone thinks this way, who would even suspect that it was another trap? Go on. Tell me I'm right. You know who you really are, Mr. Cavalier Gambler. Uptight, overcautious, massive inferiority complex. You want so much, you're still so afraid of losing. They only see your big bets, your bravado, the full house, the straight blush. They don't know the other hand is below the table, clutching your chips. It's a heck of an act. No wonder the tavern sent you an invite. You're a natural kid. You don't stop at fooling the audience, you fool yourself. Well, the best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is first being able to fool yourself. Of course. I know you all too well. But it's strange. Why did you decline that invitation? You had the chance to embrace elation, and was that not what you most wanted? But you chose the IPC instead. For the preservation? I doubt it. Do you even have anything in common with the preservation? Oh, I thought you knew. Didn't you say you had me pegged? We're done. Either stop talking or disappear from my sight. That's fine. But who exactly is about to disappear here? Well, it's not going to be me, anyway.
Playing hide and seek. I'm really good at this.
Mama said goodbye that day, how many catechins were like jackals hot on your heel? I know you won't forget that sound anytime soon. Those shrill cackles. You had to hide right under the noses of those savages.
It wasn't ruined. I've always...
Come on. It's a rag. It's not like you can ever wear it. Now you don't have to hide. You probably won't even deign to get your pretty outfit wet.
I've never changed.
On the contrary, now you're the one who does the hunting.
That child... Could he be in here? Is this... a topaz?
What? Does your cornerstone wrench out of your heart, son?
I was merely curious at why it was here.
Maybe that winged guy put it here. To taunt you. The cornerstone's hue is the same as the radiance of Clipot's body. I've gotta give it to you. I've heard of...
This is just bait.
Of course. That's why Ratio's betrayal was one of the keys to your plan. I have to say.
Or...
all the better for you. Sunday didn't become head of the Oak family by acting sloppy. He's obsessed with control. You have to give him enough detail to satisfy his meticulous nature, which is why you had Ratio seek him out and leak the plan on purpose. To prevent the other party from suspecting anything. Finally, Sunday took the bait, found the other cornerstone, and before you know it, everyone's distracted enough for you to steal the third stone right out from under them.
Why don't you stop rummaging through my mind?
Your mind. It's our mind. You're me, and I'm you. We're the same. The best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is to first be able to fool yourself. This is the other cornerstone in Sunday's hands. Rather beautiful green. Just like you. Tell me, what's its name?
Why are you even asking me?
Must I do all the work? Aventurine is the stone of luck and trickery. That's what she said when you received the stone, wasn't it? This type of stone isn't rare, but its hue is very similar to a certain gem. In fact, it's often used as a substitute. And that more precious gem is...
Jade. Even Sunday can't tell the difference. Well, looks like Jade can be substituted for aventurine, too.
Aventurine, topaz, jade. 3 elites, 3 cornerstones who, for a measly panic offered their everything.
As I've said before, 3 chips are sufficient. But will it be the former or the latter?
So, where's the real aventurine stone? Take it out. Let's have a look.
Suddenly you don't know where it is?
I just want to hear you say it. After all, it really does resemble its owner.
As you wish, then. They never went anywhere. Piled up with these cheap baubles.
You smashed the aventurine stone before you left? Oh, just look at it. Shattered. Just like your life. Poor thing. A humble pebble coated in the most lustrous sheen. I take it back. This thing is far more precious than your life. You're absolutely clear about the consequences of doing this. Blasphemy against Clipot's body. You think...
Well, Diamond has always been all about results.
As long as I could create value far beyond the cost, the ends justify the means. How else would the family be fooled if there was no price to pay? It doesn't matter. Even smashed to smithereens, the preservation's cornerstone can still be used. Its effect may be greatly diminished, but it's enough for me.
Now I'm really curious. Why does every step you take involve reckless? Do you truly believe that the greater the risk, the greater the rewards? I wouldn't have guessed you'd be...
There is so much you don't see. Which is also why you'll never see how I'll win it all.
That is, if you can do what it takes.
We'll just have to wait and see. The cornerstone is gone. Another illusion of the harmony. Huh?
Hello. We meet again, Mr.
Yes. We meet again.
Of course. Big Sis is there too. I'm so happy. On our way here. Yes, that's it. Putting many drawings together and turning them into. They put me, Papa, Mama, and you should give it a try too, mister. You look sad.
Sure. Unsurprisingly. How's that? Boring. Why aren't you talking?
You've piqued my interest.
Well, you sound sincere this time, at least.
Well, sincerity is one of my traits that everybody likes. And I have precious few of those. Moving on. See that maze over there? I'll know everything about you. Our quaint journey through this amusement park still isn't over. And I wouldn't mind stretching this out at all.
A dead end? Oh. Is this...
Oh, what's on your mind?
It's got nothing to do with you.
Do you need a hint? These are manacles on you. That man gave you your first job. You wrapped that iron chain around your fist. For that is the only tool you could...
Shut up!
Oh, you don't wish to face your past? Well, from what I see, you refuse to confront...
How could a weak person take such daring risks?
That's right. You love the thrill of danger. But you refuse to let go of meaningless sentiment. In your hands, those who follow you could have become Joker cards. They're far more useful that way. It's not like this is the only place the family ever cut corners. You could have had tons of action if you weren't so all or nothing. A pity you're not in. Well, you wouldn't be in this state if you could just get with the...
Those techniques you mentioned are highly efficient, but it's not that I don't know about them. What fun is it if the fight is...
fair? You assume your opponents would fight fair in the first place. The odds are...
Well, she gave me an answer that could turn...
You mean, it could make all the cards on the table?
That's cheating.
If these leaves could be brought back, would they bloom into new flowers?
Your expression right now is hard to put into words. The lucky charm Mama left you is made from gold. You obviously could have lived a normal life like Big Sis that way.
Mama only left us with 2 pieces of jewelry. A necklace and a lucky
That's what you always say, but you actually...
You can zip it if there's nothing to talk about.
I know. You must remember what Big Sis told you. You are a child blessed by Gaiathra and Triclops. The words still ring in your ears, don't they? So, you surely won't forget how tragic her last moments of life were. How the pure tisk.
Enough! Do you not have...
Oh, shut me down like a champ! Well, I guess what I think I finally get you. In the end, I'll ruin this beautiful dream and create the grandest death. Well, you stuck. Think about it. There's a Stellaron in play. The fabulous Robin loses her voice. 2 unsolved murders. Cryptic messages from a masked fool. And a chance to death.
What?
All right, then. If you could start over, would you still want to be...
It's so quiet this time. Is he finally gone? Or am I the one about to disappear? Finally, made it out of this place.
We're going home? But I don't want to go back yet.
place he can be going, whether it's in the past, present, or future.
Mister, is that you? I hear the sound of leather shoes. There were... I don't know why, mister, but you always give me a special feeling that makes... It's sad that I can't get to know you more. We have to say goodbye. Did you have fun?
You're going back?
Yes. I should go home. The day's getting dark, and it's going to rain.
You're home. Where is it?
What a strange question. It's where Papa, Mama, and Big Sis are. In this dream. This amusement park. This beautiful dream. They really are peaceful. But, mister, why don't you like it?
Because they're not here.
Where are they then?
I don't know.
You do know, but there's no point pressing the issue. Admit it. You're tired. We all are. Which is why we chose to stay here. Me and him. Your past and future.
How long will you stay?
Forever. We'll be with you forever in this dream. This is the greatest honor that we can offer to those who hurtle towards death. The road less traveled is less traveled for a reason. But you've never gone in any other direction. Your own life is the chip you're most eager to lay down. Always, you don't care who the real murderer is, and the watchmaker's so-called legacy couldn't be more boring. What you want, what you need, is to be the smooth operator. You'll be the closing act, the fight.
I can do it. And it will be flawless.
Of course you can. Your luck will help you at the right time. Stellaron and an emanator. That way, the IBC will earn a place at the table. And as for you, you'll just happen to slip the leash, sweep the rat race, extract yourself from this endless debacle. This isn't the first time. You've been an escape artist from day one. This fiasco started with a death, and its curtains will fall on another death. Oh, so that's why Diamond chose you.
He's just after Penacony. No matter the means, no matter the price.
It's hard, isn't it?
Well, don't get soft on me now. What, did you suddenly grow a conscience?
Well, hey, I was born from yourself. I'm well aware that climbing out of the hole you've dug is basically impossible. I can't stop you from doing what you want, we can't change where you want to go.
Well, what's done can't be undone. All we can do is play the cards we're dealt and rake in as much time as possible.
Yes. Alas, people won't make all the right choices in their lifetime. Though luck, you will keep winning, having never lost before. But why you? Why? If all your luck is built on the pain of someone you love, on the loss of dozens more. If these windfalls, these jackpots, aren't a gift from Gaiathra, then what did we do to deserve living in?
Maybe.
Fine. Time to make a move, my friend. Say goodbye to the kid before you shuffle off. It's best to die without regrets.
And now, only we are left. Can you take a photo for me? I want to.
Sure.
How nice.
Look at the lens when you're taking a photo the next time.
Sure, I will.
I can't leave yet. I still have a show to do.
Oh, let's go then.
Sure.
So you're an actor. No wonder your clothes are so stylish.
I'm actually a merchant. But I do have a show to do.
Are you the same as those men in black in the sky? But you're not wearing black.
Only ordinary employees have to wear that. My position is much higher than theirs.
Awesome. I hope I can become as good looking as you when I grow up.
Of course you can. You'll be better.
Behind this curtain is the grand... It's almost time to go on stage. Are you ready? Good luck with your show.
Thank you.
You still seem pretty nervous. Let's put our palms together. If you receive Gaiathra's blessing, you'll feel more relaxed. Putting our palms together is a simple ritual. By putting our palms together and reciting the prayer to Mama Funga, she will bless us. If you're not familiar, I can guide you.
It's all right. I know how to do it. Of course I know.
This is where we go our own way, Kakavasha. The catechins are coming.
Why? The catechins have already taken all our money, food, and they killed our parents. What more do they want?
Catechins are bloodthirsty, cruel, and insatiably greedy. They want everything only to end up with nothing. This is a trick, an act of revenge. Remember? Today is the day of the Kakava, and also your birthday. They know the Avgin will surely hold a festival today. With the aid of this rain, they will come to destroy our wagons and take everything they want. Little do the catechins know, this time we will fight back. The men in black that descend from the skies are on our side. The catechins stand no chance against them, and will surely pay for their arrogance. Without this rain, the catechins would never take action, and we would not have the chance to turn the tide. This is a gift from Gaiathra, and you are Kakavasha, whose good fortune will bless your sister with success.
But people will die, and you will be in danger. How is that good fortune? Why are you...
The Avgin always return their blood debts. Gaiathra calls for me, while Papa and Mama are waiting for me. As long as you are alive, the blood of the Avgin will never run dry. So run, Kakavasha. As for us, we will reunite in Kakava's next aurora. May the goddess Gaiathra close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally pulsing. Let your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes forever concealed. Farewell, Kakavasha.
Newsflash from the Interastral Peace broadcast. The IPC Marketing Development Department spokesperson confirms that a small-scale rebellion. The insurgents are from a local clan known as Kataka, which has a long history of disdain towards the IPC.
The clan launched a massive attack on the Avgin, who were under the protection of the IPC. The spokesperson expresses his deepest condolences for this devastating... Finally, he proclaims, the hammer of preservation will fall for all beings, regardless of life or death.
Kakavasha? Bye. Okay. All the actors are in place. It's time for the show to begin. This act is dedicated to you. I hope it'll be an unforgettable memory for you. Kakavasha.
By the way, before you go, I have a personal question. Do you truly want to destroy the world with your own hands?
Let's assume, just assuming now, that every time I roll the dice, there's a then I would be quite happy to make that wager.
Is this Miss Acheron? Hello, I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Hello, I'm Mark 7. I'm sure he needs no introduction, as you...
Hello? None of you seem surprised by my arrival.
Since Welt has decided to travel with you, it means that he trusts you.
I envy your close friendships.
Miss Acheron here doesn't present a danger, and she's of no threat to the Astral Express. Aventurine's prior accusation was based on nothing more than his own subjectivity, which is why, before we continue working together, he has a duty to explain himself.
You want to create a situation where...
There must be some deeper meaning behind Aventurine's actions. In that sense, the Astral Express's role in his plans would be, in assuming things do escalate to that stage, having an extra ally is a good insurance policy.
He also makes a good point. But I think we can't just ignore the safety...
To solve the mystery of the Watchmaker, it is crucial to get the IPC's intel. The path ahead is fraught with...
Sounds like we've reached a consensus. Now...
I will accompany you, of course.
Let's move out!
then.
No need to rush. If he truly has laid a trap.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most wondrous, most magnificent show in Penacony's history is a VIPC cordially invites. The clock...
Look, should both the performers and spectators fail to arrive...
Let's get going, everyone. The hour of trailblazing is upon us.
I have a bad feeling. Let's waste no time.
Mr. Yang. Why did you not tell your companions about my true identity?
It's just like you said, an inability rather than an unwillingness. Plus, it's... But I chose to believe you, and I also believe that if it were their choice to make, they would make the same one.
Thank you. I'm grateful. To reciprocate. In the upcoming confrontation, if the odds aren't in the Astral Express's favor, if my meager strength is required.
We're back here again. That guy's really taking it to a whole new level.
Not a soul in sight. The hounds drove out the visitor. Everyone, pay attention.
Ladies, gentlemen, dream seekers, tycoons, esteemed guests of the watchmaker and the family. Also not forgetting the nameless of the renowned Astral Express. Astral Express, you're late. And this...
We've kept your appointment, Mr. Aventuring.
I will, naturally. Everyone, give it up for Mr. Stellaron!
Let me remind you that in all likelihood, this stage and his identity have nothing to do with the wanted murderer.
Oh, no, they do. Of course they do. Otherwise, why would I work so hard to gain your trust and then invite you all here? Because he's the only one who saw all 3 homicides. He is the key to proving that the families...
3 homicides?
That's right, madam. The 3rd one is about to happen right now. A truly grand death. You, and you. All of you are going to die. And it's all because of you, Mr. Stellaron. You will become the personification of death. Never underestimate yourself. Like I said, you have the power to turn the tide on the entire game. Let me be a little clearer. I will detonate the Stellaron in you and cause a teeny, tiny bam! The entire theme park will be reduced to a shattered dream.
Your bluff isn't fooling anyone. If you could really do that, you would have done so earlier.
You wanna bet? Sure. I'll bet with you. I'm betting that it'll be a sweeping victory for me.
You won't do it.
Of course I can. It's just another gamble. I came from the wastelands of Sigonia for just 60 red copper coins. friends. People paid to brand me. Put me in chains. Place me in the gallows and bury me in the golden sands. But the sun could not kill me, and the quicksand sent me back to the embrace of the Guild and the IPC. Have you ever heard the saying, sleep is the rehearsal of death? Why does life slumber? Every night is practice for the end. You and I are escaping into our dreams for fear of death at this very... Friends, the game has commenced, and you cannot choose to decline. Nor do you have any reason or grounds to! The dice are cast. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to unveil your cards? The architect's flawed stone. Of no value at all. I'm putting down the bet. I'm taking the gamble. I'm claiming the win. Oh, and fate spin the wheel. A daring gamble. Walking the brink of death for rebirth. Oh. For the Ember Lord!
All right. Let's see who has the last laugh.
Let the game begin!
Execution!
Turn it up!
Time for a shot.
Ready to jam.
Just a little something. Appropriate. Naughty child.
Song's for you. Keep up. You can fight it or rock with it.
Honored to meet me.
Down
Time for a shot. That's better. How appropriate. Just a little something. How appropriate.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up.
What are you looking at? You know who I am. This big diamond! It's all yours!
No one misses the monster. Kind.
Time for the main event. Keep up.
By the order of the execute the Marastruck!
Honored to meet me.
Do you admit this crime?
That's it.
Prepare for some hope.
What if it hurt?
Turn it up.
Ready to jam.
You've got to die.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it. Keep up.
Naughty child. That's better.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Time to kill!
You've got to
Down from above.
Turn it up.
Just a little something.
Ready to jam.
Honored to meet me.
No one misses the Marastruck.
Time for the maid.
Turn it up!
Naughty child.
By the order of execute the Marastruck!
Do you know who
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Pretty good crowd today.
Keep up!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it. Or rock with it.
Down from a
It's time.
honored to meet me?
Even on a as long as people still have hope, they'll keep throwing money on the table. The chance. The potential is what we hang on. That's what justifies the gift. Serendipity!
Turn it up!
It's all or nothing!
Do you know who
This big diamond! It's all yours!
You want to miss the Marastruck! Execute the Marastruck!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it. Or rock with it.
What are you looking at?
Down.
Controversial.
Do you admit this crime?
Turn it up!
Honored to meet me?
It's all or nothing! Double down!
You can't hurt me.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it. Or rock with it.
No one missed the Marastruck!
That's better. Oh, I'll go for you. Just a little something.
Ready to jam.
Prepare for some.
It's time.
Let's rock!
What are you looking at? I don't know. Naughty child.
Motor function restored.
It's all or nothing!
By the order of execute the Marastruck!
Down from above.
Honored to meet me? Do you know who I...
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Time for a shot. That's better.
Do you admit this crime?